Alright guys, this is a ground where I am testing Reliance's Geo network. I started from this spot exactly over here, this spot, and then after this spot I actually traveled 10 feet distance between, so from here to approximately 10 feet distance. So approximately I covered all this ground, and I did speed test at the stop of 10 feet, and I have found very shocking and pretty disturbing results, because this was not something I expected from a speed test of Geo, at least in an open environment. Now you can see these buildings are over here, and these buildings I did a test, and the result was not much promising. I was barely able to get the reception, and I could make a call, one or two, even with interruptions. I was not able to get to a sweet spot. But here, this is actually where kids play cricket or I don't know something, and I have been able to find out, that this is a sweet spot, and I got a ping somewhere around 86 ms, and the speed over here is approximately 400 kilobytes per second, which means that roughly it's somewhere around 3.7 megabits per second. So that's the maximum speed that I have got over here, and it's pretty disturbing that if I have to show you that particular thing over there, you can see there's a person walking over here. So that particular place didn't have a sort of signal. That was pretty disturbing to me. So I was doing a test over here, since it has a very open area, and I didn't expect that these would be result I would find. Now there was something definitely shocking along with Geo's connection, that even my Vodafone, which is my primary SIM card, didn't do fine. Vodafone actually struggled to get any sort of signal over here, while Geo beat the shit out of it. Now, the Vodafone, of course, is on 2G, and Geo, we cannot switch on 3G or 2G, because that's the only connection you get with Geo. That's 4G. And with Vodafone, I switched to 2G, 3G, and 4G, and the results were not promising. 4G, I was able to get speed up to like 100 kilobits per second. I'm not talking kilobytes, kilobits. It was really shocking for me. And in 3G, I was able to get somewhere around 500 kilobits to 700 kilobits. Once again, I'm talking about bits, not kilobytes. There's a difference. So that means the speed wasn't even where you expect, even in open ground, because this area, being an industrial area, is sort of deserted, and there are very less to none, towers, the cell phone towers, and people in this area do not actually give away their lands to build up a tower or something like that. So that is one of the reason. And I have did couple of more tests of Idea and what was there, the SIM card, Idea, and I think it was Tara Docomo. Yes, it was Tara Docomo. Airtel, I don't even want to consider it. It's so bad over here. With Airtel connection, you can do a phone call over here on 2G. 3G, you do not get it. 4G, forget. There is no 4G connection over here. Even in this ground, I was not able to find a stable 4G connection. If I'm standing at a place, if I'm moving at a place, it's worse. Now, another thing that I would want you people to know, that this part over here is pretty much open ground. If I have to measure this would be actually more than something of a few acres. Definitely, it would be a few acres, and still, it's shocking to me that I am getting these results, particularly in the area that you would not expect something like that. On top of that, what was shocking to me is here itself, I lost the signals actually. Yeah, this is the exact place where I didn't receive any sort of signal. That means completely blank. Vodafone was on one network signal bar, and Geo was completely lost. So is it a haunted place or what? I mean, this thing particular over here. Now, from that stone to over here. Yep, exactly. This patch didn't have any sort of a signal.